thepascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? We got some breaking news revolving around another big-time name, and his name is Chris Brown. C. Breezy has been arrested again, guys. But this time, he's been arrested in England over allegedly doing something, attacking somebody, another producer, a music producer. And apparently this is a very weird situation because this happened 2 years ago. The incident in question happened 2 years ago. And now, as he's in England, that's when he finally gets arrested. This is very interesting. We're going to be hopping between two different sources here, two different news articles here. But nonetheless, this is not a tossing incident. Apparently, he smashed a tequila bottle over somebody's head. Okay. So again, don't know if this is true or not, but at the same time, if it is true, man, you would wish or hope that he would, work on his anger issues if this is true. And like I said, people make allegations on Chris Brown all the live long day. And so far, we're still waiting to see if any of those other allegations are to be true, but he's in trouble with the law again. The R&B singer was arrested today in the UK over a bottle throwing incident at a nightclub 2 whole years ago. And so, of course, people are like, wait a second, if this happened 2 years ago, why didn't they arrest him before? Well, maybe he wasn't in England for 2 years, and then suddenly now he's in England, boom, they got him, right? And, the way that they operate things overseas might be completely different than how we do things in the American judicial system here. So that could be it too as well. Brown was taken into custody at a hotel in Manchester, England, early Thursday morning on suspicion of grievous bodily harm, according to the law enforcement. All right. So the Sun, which also reported this, they said he was busted hours after he flew into town on a private jet, landing in Manchester Airport. So he flew in, and as soon as he stepped foot on England soil, they got him. Ain't that something? Okay. We're told that the arrest stems from a violent incident that reportedly took place at Tape Nightclub in the Mayfair section of England on February 19th, 2023, y'all. 2023. So Breezy allegedly clashed with another producer by the name of Abe Diaw or Diaw. I don't know. But Diaw, I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, and is accused of attacking him with an actual bottle. Yeah, they say it was literally a tequila bottle that he smashed him over the head with this tequila bottle and then repeatedly attacked him while he was down using his hands and his feet. If you get what I'm saying, got to use these code words, unfortunately. So the lawyer for Diaw, this particular music producer, okay, in his lawsuit against Brown, tells TMZ, we can confirm that Breezy was involved in an incident with our client and the injuries sustained are serious. 2 years later still. Ain't that something? We are pursuing all legal remedies to hold him accountable. At this time, we will let the facts speak for themselves through the proper legal channels. Of course, they reached out to reps for Chris Brown and heard nothing yet. Now, crazy stuff, right? Then, of course, we got to look over here. They're saying he was smashed by a tequila bottle and it was over his head. All right. Some people are saying that that he threw the bottle, but it sounds like he went up and smashed the dude with a bottle over his head, right? So, of course, he was arrested from his 5-star hotel in Manchester, England, for allegedly attacking a music producer with a bottle at a nightclub. So he was arrested at 2 a.m. outside of Lowry Hotel for an incident that happened in February of 2023 at Tape Nightclub in Mayfair, London. So he was held on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm to that producer, Abe Diaw. All right. And of course, they're waiting for comments from lawyers and all that. But again, he apparently, Diaw is alleging that Chris Brown attacked him unprovoked, smashed him over the head with a bottle, and then, of course, attacked him. right? Attacked him while he was down. This is the other part that's interesting as well. He also told the outlet he attacked him over the head 2 or 3 times. I'm assuming that had something to do with the bottle. All right. Then he says, my knee collapsed as well. So did he kick him in the knee, resulting him going to the hospital? Unless he got hit and then he just got weak in the knees. That's possible too. But still, crazy stuff here, guys. And imagine you are there to do your thing, to perform whatever you're in England for, to only be arrested hours after you just landed in the London area, right? So police told the Sun. So Chris Brown was arrested at a hotel in Manchester shortly after 2 hours or 2 o'clock hours or 2 a.m. I'm assuming on Thursday, today, the 15th of May, on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. He's been taken into custody where he remains. The arrest relates to an incident at a venue in Hanover Square on the 19th of February, 2023. The investigation is being led by detectives from the Central West Area Basic Command Unit. Again, there's claiming that he had attacked him in this lawsuit, apparently, that was filed in October of 2023. They're saying that he attacked him in February. So again, I'm wondering why he wouldn't know, right? Why wouldn't, Breezy know about this situation? That's, before he flew off and did his thing, right? So the producer alleged that that Brown inflicted severe and lasting injuries on him after attacking him over the head with a bottle of Don Julio 1942. Woo! Okay. Those are some thickish bottles, guys. That's no joke. But nonetheless, that's some bad stuff, y'all. So he ruthlessly put his feet on him, back of the neck, and his face. Okay. Oh, man. And of course, we already know he has a past of all kinds of different arrests and restraining orders. But again, still, man, Breezy, golly. You think, again, if these allegations are to be true, you'd think over time people would start, unlearning some of their bad habits, find the therapy that they need and all that stuff. But like I said, this is all alleged. Would love to see the proof, would love to see the actual facts, right? Before I just come to my own conclusion. But nonetheless, these are some serious claims. These are some serious allegations on Chris Brown, and he could be locked up for some time for doing what he did, especially the fact that he did this in another country. And like I said in the beginning, other countries, their judicial system and how they, of course, reprimand specific crimes may be different in other places. So I'm wondering what he could be facing now, especially overseas. And if this stuff is true, how long could he possibly be locked up for said crime? Because this was a crime. He definitely did a crime, y'all. So again, I'm curious about this. Is this true? Is this not? I don't know, but this is breaking news. So I wanted to get you guys the information right now since it's really fresh out the kitchen. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Damn, Breezy. You know what I mean? Diggity damn. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll talk here soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.